Hello everyone, this is Mr. President, Mr. CEO, Arian Hart. So, today I'm going to go over some stock market game strategies that you can do to win. Unlike the Warden competition, this is all about making the most money. So, I want to clarify Mr. Golden's announcement. There's an FBLA version and an Investing Club version. If you're a paid member of FBLA and you would like to have the FBLA version, please contact me or Mr. Golden so we can sign you up. If you're just in an investing club, you're just going to use the same login and nothing will change. Both competitions end December 13th, and you're being ranked for the FBLA against other FBLA members, and investing club, you're being ranked in the state. Now, to start with the investing strategy, I know a lot of you are new to investing, so I'd recommend watching this video in FBLA modules. You just under Stock Education, Intro to Stocks by Bill Ackman. This will give you a solid understanding of why stocks are what they are. You know, a little bit of accounting and why they do it. Also, we will be having a meeting soon on Zoom to go over stocks and bonds. So I will link a Google form and please respond to that so we can get a time for the next meeting. So let's go into my strategy. How did I win? So what I'd start off with was look for top stock gainers. So I just searched up top stock gainers, and I liked the investing.com one. It was the most up to date. Then I would filter by market cap and price. So I would go to Yahoo Finance, and let's see, which one do we want to do? Trump Media, DJT. You can also just search up the name. So the stock market game now has limits on which companies you can buy. So you're going to need a market cap of at least 25 million, and the price has to be above $3. Then you're going to look at the short float. So I don't know if you guys know, but there's this little company called GameStop. And if you really want to look into how short float works and what happened there, go watch Roaring Kitty. You know, they created a new show on Netflix, or movie on Netflix. Go watch that, entertain yourself, learn a little bit about shorting. So then I would look at the short float, 15%. Now that's kind of high. So in the next meeting, I will discuss shorting, but for now, 15% is high. So that means there could be a short squeeze, which is not the most advantageous to us. So we may not look into that. But for the sake of this video, we will. So then we'll use technical analysis. Now this will also be discussed in the next meeting. So we'll go to TradingView, DJT, launch chart, and we're going to pull up the chart. We're going to look at it. Now, what did I look for? I looked for points where it would bounce off a lot. So we can see here at 55 it bounced off a lot. Let's see. Here it bounced off a lot. Wait, let me get that. So now I created something called a resistance, a trend line. So theoretically, and this is how I did it, when the price hits this blue line where it bounces off a lot, as we can see from here and here and here, where it bounces off a lot is where we want to initiate a position. So even if it's in the opposite direction, let's say it's here, and let's say this DJT was at 16, then I would initiate a buy position. If it's at, well, right now, currently, at 24.10, well, maybe I want to initiate a short position at roughly 24.89. So the next strategy is roll the dice on earnings. So FinViz has a wonderful calendar where you can check out all the earnings for many companies. So today, that's before market, we'll look at aftermarket. Oh, there's only one company. Oh, well, it's a Friday too. So also you got to realize on Fridays, there's not going to be many companies releasing earnings because it's the end of the week and it's just not the style that companies use. You can also use Google Trends, so you can just see how many people on Amazon. You can also look at Amazon. You can see how much people at Amazon are buying the product for. So based on your analysis, you can buy or short. You can also you'd also want to sell or cover post announcement because the market's volatile and you want to lock in those profits. You also can look at forward guidance. So you look at past earnings from companies and you say, okay, they say they're going to do this. And throughout history, they always beat that guidance. And does the stock react positively to that? That's something you want to look out for. The last thing is FDA clinical trials. Now, I want to clarify this. All of these strategies you can replicate in real life, but I would not recommend. We do not have the resources as high schoolers to beat the market in these type of strategies. But if you want to win, here's some strategies. So the FDA clinical trials, you're going to go to the FDA Biopharma Catalyst, and you're going to look at what companies are having some trials. So you're going to see the stages right here. To explain the stages, the first one is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. First one isn't going to move the stock much. You really aren't going to invest in that or short that type of stuff. Phase 2, depending on the type of drug and the market it's in, that one can have some oomph in how the stock reacts. And now phase 3 is the big kicker. That is the final phase before FDA approval. So this will lead to the most volatility, and that's the one that you're going to want to be watching out for. So I just want to remind everybody that I do not recommend this to do these strategies in real life, but for this game, for the sake of winning, these are sound strategies that can help you get the most money.